Welcome to the land of God's Fall. Long ago, these lands were those of a typical realm, with adventure, kingdoms with royalty, and all the gods living in harmony. But these times came to an end. An unknown god known as Quagnar made plans for chaos to run rampant through this land. He started a war that is mostly forgotten in the realm now, known as the War on Gods. He gifted mortals magical artifacts that had the power to kill the gods, and sat idly by as one by one the gods fell. After this war went on for 30 years, a group of mortals came together in order to stop the men from killing all the gods, for they knew that Quagnar, god of chaos, wanted to remain as the sole deity of the land. They slew all the men who had these artifacts and scattered them across the realm. Only 4 gods remained. But now, through seeking these artifacts and killing past fallen gods, there are 20 gods in total. This is the climax of the current story, which will answer some past questions, but also create far more. We come to a scene of our favorite little halfling, other than a lotus, the man, the myth, the legend, Joju, welcoming Fleur, who has just returned after Richter's leaving of the plane, to Richter's old base.
The museum in like its own extra dimensional space.
Yes.
It's a museum of whatever. There's a lab, there's a museum, there's a theater. I guess we're in like the main entry hall, right?
Yes.
So not too much going on here, just some stuff on the walls from things that definitely should not be in this time. Definitely futuristic things, definitely things from distant past. Just a collection of stuff.
Precisely. As Joju welcomes you in, he's like, "Hey, Fleur! Oh man, it's so good to have you back. So this place, I know I kind of told you I was gonna invite you out here. That's like kind of weird and fucked up. This is where you used to kind of hang out all the time as Richter.
Very surreal, because like I have memory of that, but it's like almost like a weird dream, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. I'd imagine
I really remember it, but like also not really, because I wasn't fully in control of myself at that point.
Yeah, that's why I wanted you over here, man, so that you can get to see everything, re-experience
it. Still my place, right?
Yeah, I thought we could kind of turn it into a frat house, so if you wanted.
We'll consider it.
Okay, cool. I thought it could be a cool hangout spot. But yeah, no, tons of crazy shit here. Man, you're gonna love the movie theater. I'll show that to you later, man. You and I are gonna spend some time there. I hope it's
like
still
the one
works.
that's like not actually a theater. It literally is just like a portal to wherever we want to watch.
Yeah. Dude, it's dope. We get to make commentary and shit. Me and Richter used to do it all the time. But man, don't tell anybody this, but you're way fucking funnier than Richter, man. I'm so happy to have you back. God, he was like, weird. Yeah, he was cool. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed spending time with him, but like, he's not you. You know, like he was, but he wasn't.
I definitely feel that. I mean, also with the other guy, that is something that I did not know, but that was weird.
Yeah, super fucking freaky. I don't know what's up with that. They're trying to say they're more powerful, but obviously, I'm super powerful, but I don't know shit about that. I wouldn't
be so sure about that, but I've seen what he can do.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It should be fun though. Have you back, reacquaint you with everything. I know you're not technically a god yet, but
yeah, it's weird like being friends with a bunch of gods that have been gods for like 20 years, and then there's.
Hey, I'll set you up on some bogus quests to kill some shitty god, and then you can take a spot. How does that sound?
It's okay. I'm in for it.
Yeah, go kill this random woman because now that Midnight's a god, you can just do tasks, and you can do that, and I'll make you a god. It's all good.
Wait, Midnight?
Oh yeah. I invited some people over. Don't worry, you're gonna get to know them a little bit better. Oh, I think that's our first customer. Well, not really customer, but you know how it is.
Are we paying them?
No, if anything, they're paying us, buddy. I take 10% of all funds.
Don't pay royalties? Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, we're good. Joju goes and answers the door, and in front of him to greet him is Blages and Blaze. Yo, dude, what's up, man? How's it hanging?
Have we met before? Probably not. I'm new, old, unclear.
So yeah, he's like old but also new. He was Richter for a bit.
Oh, yes, Time Guy. Yep, totally knew you.
Oh, yeah, man. You and I actually had some dealings together, bro.
I think I remember that. I was just explaining. It's very hazy. But
Yeah,
hello.
hey, man, I used to be like super magical and shit, and you helped me out. It was pretty dope.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. It's still
Yeah,
weird,
man.
but I do remember that. I think I may
Yeah.
still have your piss in the lab.
Oh, that's kind of. I didn't even know you took my piss. Don't worry
that's
about it.
good.
It's not important. Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah. So come on in, boys and girls.
Hello.
Yeah, introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm Blages, the Harbinger, or Blackjack. I go by many names, but I'm the god of death now. It's been what, like 12 years, something like that.
Yeah, man. I think somewhere around that, man.
And I helped you. You're the reason you're where you are is because of me.
Yeah, exactly, bro. You got me on that, man. I appreciate that, bro.
You also kind of almost killed the entire team, but we don't talk about that.
Nah, that's old. That's past shit, man. Yo, Fleur, right? What's up? My name's Blaze, bro. I'm kind of like the god of life or whatever, and also I'm like the dealer for all the gods. So you ever trying to get fucked up, just like hit me up, man.
Don't know what you stand for, but I have no problem with it.
You know, good chaos, whatever, bro. whatever I'm feeling.
It's the best I can understand that. That was my life for a while.
Yeah, precisely, man. Yo, there's so much paperwork being a god, though. I'm fucking
got these... right?
Yeah. Yo, I got these new scrubs though. I got one of them. This one Karu chick. She's doing my fucking paperwork now. I also slipped her my taxes, so she's gonna be doing those too. Wait, you have to pay taxes? Yeah, for you, bitch. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. My bad.
Yeah, I've just started making Cage do the Revenant business where they can come back as a Revenant, but they have to do paperwork for me. So like I can kind of get out of it.
Oh, dude, sweet. We got to party more.
Not entirely sure.
Yo, man, we should party more, bro. Now that we're both free. I mean, like, this is our first one, but let's make these things go on.
This is the frat. Make that happen.
Yeah, this is the frat house, right, Joju? Yeah, we'll talk about that more later. Don't worry about it.
Also, isn't there like some sort of like weird time anomaly here? I can't fully remember what I set up.
I believe that there is. I don't 100% remember it either. If anyone did, it would be.
As the DM say, yeah, time doesn't pass here. But Fleur doesn't remember that, but time doesn't pass here. Time is as a stasis when you're in the mansion.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Joju's focusing on that right now, but you know, it's fun.
Yeah.
And then remind him.
Oh shit! More guests have arrived. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Let me go get that for you guys.
Joju goes over and opens up the door to reveal the spaghetti man and the huge shark boy.
So there's this mass of noodles and of just noodles and sauce and like eyeballs that are made out of meatballs that just like turns into a humanoid form that looks like Hammer Eye from Rick and Morty, but instead replace all of the meat with pasta, and that's the character.
Wait, Joju, this cunt's weird.
I have an accent.
Oh god, what the fuck? Why? I feel like our accents are probably most offensive out of anyone.
That's the connection here, obviously.
Hey, welcome, boys. Welcome. This is Fleur. This is Shredfin and Manicotti.
I remember him. I fought him, didn't I?
Wait, which one?
Manicotti.
Oh, you fought him?
I think I fought him when I was under what's his face's control.
Asmodeus. By the way, he's back. It's the whole thing.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nah, man. This one dumbass fucking. He was in a sword, and then he possessed them, and you know, it's a whole thing.
Being a sword.
Yeah, I don't know. Someone, I don't know, man. It's wild.
Well, we have to deal with that then.
Yeah, I'm so we can hire some people to deal with it. It's cool. But yeah, I invited them. Shredfin, you can introduce yourself first. Manicotti actually replaced you for our party when we were going against Asmodeus.
I mean, I'm glad you moved on, but I'm glad I'm back, but I am also glad you moved on. However,
yeah, it wasn't the same without you.
It wasn't your vote. It wasn't your vote. That's
no.
I remember.
Yeah, no, that was not me. I wanted you to still there. Sorry, Manicotti. What? Yeah, what's up? My name is Shredfin. I am the god of evil now. Pretty cool gig. Yeah, a lot of paperwork that comes to being god. But
what happened to Glacia?
Oh yeah, Glacia does my paperwork. That's what I was just about to say.
Oh, okay. As I was like, I remember there being a god of evil.
Yeah. Actually, fun fact: you wouldn't have known that it was Glacia because it was actually Beelzebub.
That happened during the Richter time. You're right. I would have thought it was still Asmodeus.
Yep. Yeah, that's cool. So yeah, I ended up just taking out Beelzebub, or I guess no, he was taken out before by Blages, my Australian brother.
Gonna be honest, forgot that.
Yeah, so then Glacia took over, and then Glacia wanted to spend more time with her wife, who you might have met before, Persephone.
Oh yeah, I had a drink up with her and lost horribly.
Oh yeah, she's kind of fucking good at drinking. So yeah, I'm now the new god of evil. I'll hang out all night player. It's like a huge lava ocean. I end up just killing wicked cats. Like, it's awesome. You guys got Blages is here. Blages, you got any beer, mate?
I'm not exactly the god for that, but we can probably arrange some. Yeah.
I know you drink, cunt. He walks off towards Blages. Manicotti can introduce himself.
I have a place in the. Oh God.
It's okay, Manicotti. You take your time.
I forgot how to do the Manicotti voice. It's been so long. I'm right the face over here. Anyways, yeah, I kind of took over your spot when you died, and then I also kicked your ass and took your weapon. But I am the god of chill and Italian food. So if you ever need a good pasta, or if you want to have a beer volcano or hookers, we have a hooker factory. Not really that's just a side thing. That's besides the point.
Yo, did you bring any of the hookers? I asked you for hookers, and I also asked you for a lot of fucking spaghetti and meatballs. I want it right now.
Oh yes, absolutely. And he'll do a prayer. He'll do a full like knees on the ground prayer.
Are you praying to yourself?
It makes sense for me. It's pray to the flying spaghetti monster.
Which he is now. But I'm assuming.
But then just holy pasta lands down all around them. Just noodles, pasta, meatballs, and then some of them coalesce into hookers. They just the noodles coalesce into a humanoid form.
Jesus Christ. Do they get normal skin or are they just pasta hookers?
No, they look totally normal, but you just know deep down they are pasta at the core.
I've fucked a bowl of mac and cheese before. I'm not past this. Dope, though. Glad to have the hookers here. Yo, Manicotti, that's dope, man. Let me thought. Oh, so good, man. I love your noodles.
Thank you.
You think? Oh, thank you. I think you said fuck you. If you did, I would have fucking killed you. I hope you know that. Anyway, yeah.
That's the Jojo I remember. I was wondering where it was. You seem a lot more laid back nowadays.
Oh, yeah, I laid back a little bit. Man, I'm just happy to have you back. I'm going to be entirely honest. I'll go back to the old ways shortly, but I'm just happy to have my best friend back.
It's been a long time.
It has, man. That it has. Oh, shit. Okay, final guests are arriving. I had to invite this one guy. I fucking hate him, though. But
am I supposed to get the door here? Is that what it like you?
Yeah, you go get the. I don't want to fucking open up the fucking dickhead.
Flor will go over and open the door. Be like, oh, hello. Oh, I know you. Looking over at Padna.
Yeah. You might be a little bit acquainted with me. I thought it.
You're my sister, right?
Yeah. I'm your brother-in-law.
I remember you.
Okay, dope. Thought I would pop in for a bit, just to see what's up with you and. Make sure that you're getting well acquainted. It's kind of my duty.
This is Android Partner, right?
Yes, Android Partner.
Okay.
So fully God Partner. He's like, yeah. And also, my best friend here, Midnight, was invited, so I figured I could at least come by for a bit. Gloria really wanted me to come through, so I figured.
Oh, that's I need to go check up on her again. I haven't seen her since I'm director.
Oh, God. She's in good hands. There are multiple versions of me, just fun fact. And I leave one of them with her at all times. So don't worry.
She's logistics of that later, but I am intrigued.
Okay. Yeah. I used my wish of becoming the god to achieve that. I
never got one of those.
Oh, yeah. Well, because I guess you're technically not a god.
Yeah, no, just immortal over here. Yep.
Hey, you can do a task or something, and kill another mortal god to reclaim it. It should be good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm back now. It's weird having
with
godly power and then just having it all revoked all at once.
Yeah, I can understand how that would be pretty confusing. But anyways, real quick introduction on my part. I'm Padna, god of cowboys and communism. Yeah, it's kind of my style, my vibe now. Yeah, it's just what I do. It's fun. You probably get along with me since your sister does. Yeah, I'll just. You got any beer here or anything?
Absolutely. I mean, you see more noodles coalesce into a tiny beer volcano.
Oh, hell yeah, Manicotti. I'm down for that. All time. He's got the beer, mate. Oh, let's go drink. Shred and Padna head over there.
That's a combo. That's a match made in heaven.
Yeah. And Midnight is left.
You're like, hey, how's it going? My name's Midnight. I'm a god of good now. We kind of kicked the ass out of what's his face? Fucking Lathander. So he's like, really? Like you see his eyes just like light up.
Oh, it's getting bad. Good shit.
He goes over and gives him a hug for no reason. Fuck yes. I don't have to be afraid of dying anymore. Holy shit.
Oh, nice. Oh, because you're not bound to him anymore, right?
No, I get to my soul can go wherever I want it to.
Ugh. Oh, dope.
That's just crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it would affect you so much, but you're welcome, I guess. I guess technically, if you wanted to, you can come to my plane, which is the kind of the same one, but also cooler because we have gambling, and like that's neat.
Oh, wait, I haven't taken a Midnight. I think you and I got to get along just fine. I'll take a thought.
I'm unclear about that one from what I've heard from Padna, but I'm willing to give you a try.
Nah, I'm just kidding though. I mean, like, because at the same time, Blaze has a bunch of casinos because his life is like, loaded with casinos.
Oh yeah, I've been to a couple of casinos actually.
Yeah, I love them. They're great. Hell yeah, though. Come join the party. Let's get bumping. Let's get fucked up.
How the fuck is that a volcano made of beer and also noodles?
Yeah. It just shoots me out of it. You're good. Go for it, man.
I'm just not gonna question it.
Dope. And Joji will then turn to Fleur and be like, yeah, so those are the guys I invited. Yeah, how are you feeling about them? How are you vibing with them?
I met, and I met as Richter. I think I met most of them, but it's weird being in my own form having to talk to them. But
yeah,
I feel like that Midnight guy's pretty chill. Manicotti, kind of have a vendetta against him considering he killed me, but also like fully understand why he killed me.
You're possessed, man.
Yeah, no, it's just I just want to beat him in a fight so I can prove that I'm strong. That's besides the point.
We can do that. I'm sure Rick, fucking Padna and Threadfin will duke it out anyway.
Dude, I would pay money to see that.
Right? I would too. I want to see it. I've actually fought. Yeah, I fought against Rikta before, or not Rikta. I fought with Padna actually. He and I helped take down Blaze's wife. Yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't say that out loud when he's right there.
Yeah, no, I think he's still with it now. Blaze also then inducted me to fight for him at the end, so it's chill. We're good.
Okay, there's a lot you gotta catch me up on.
Oh yeah, for sure. Also, another thing that I need to catch you up on, since you haven't been here with me when I'm a god, I can now do this. And you see in front of you is Arthur.
Whoa, you're tall.
Yeah, it's been a bit, but I'm happy. This is actually my original form. Before I became Joju.
I saw that one time before.
Yeah, it's quite possible.
Worst nightmare, I believe, right?
Yes, you would have when I was a child, though. So not this big just yet.
But so this is what you actually look like. How did you ever explain to me how you turned into a halfling?
Yeah, so apparently whenever you try to mix human DNA with gnome DNA, apparently you end up getting a half. Wait, was that another knock on the door?
Did you invite anybody else?
Not that I can remember. You see that he shrinks back down to Jojo. Maybe they just hear the potty crash?
I'm gonna take a couple steps back, and he'll put his hand behind his back and close his fist to make the soul knife appear.
Oh yeah, just like a good move. Let me see who it is.
And then telepathy hit up everyone else and be like, I don't know what's going on behind your guard.
You see Joju walks up to the door, and there's I'm assuming there's probably a little eye hole for you to be able to look out of.
There's those little people.
Yeah, is there people also low enough for Joju to be able to look out of? Did Richter make
one? Acrobatic as fuck.
Yeah, true. Joju jumps up and looks through it, and he goes, "Hey, man, I didn't invite." And all of a sudden, the door is just kicked down as Joju goes flying back, and everyone turns to the door as they see Senor Pancho, aka Quagnar, standing there, big sombrero. You know the.
Feel like Fleur would just out of reaction throw the dagger at him.
Okay, yeah. This is great flavoring. So Fleur throws the dagger. You see that Quagnar grabs it at the point when it's about to hit him, like with his two fingers, and brings it down and drops it.
And then it just vanishes and breaks like glass because it's no longer in my hand.
He says, "Buenos dias, muchachos." And then you see that he turns.
How the fuck did you get here?
He turns into this black, ghostly kind of energy that just swarms. You see that he just dives at Joju, just like this cloud of just darkness. And you see it just swarms into Joju's mouth, nose, and eyes as Joju then goes and then looks up. And now Joju has a weird stance about him and just smiles and then runs straight over to Blaze and tackles him to the ground as Blaze then puffs into this black smoke once again, and Joju inhales him. Then he runs over, sweeps Sapana's leg out from under him. Sapana begins to fall and then just absorbs him as black smoke. Runs up to Shredfin, goes to grab Shredfin. Shredfin grabs him back, goes, "Oh, I don't fucking think so, cunt." Wheels back his hand, goes to punch him, and as the fist connects with him, it puffs into black smoke as Shredfin is then also inhaled by him. And this gross, red-skinned with tattooed halfling wearing a sombrero looks over. He also has android different ligaments and smiles at you and says, "I guess I'll be seeing you later." And he turns into
gonna open fire at him. Minette's just gonna go.
He turns in wholly into the black smoke and just vanishes out the front door. Just rushes.
Oh, well, that is a problem, I think. And as he's finishing that statement, there's a flash of white light that just appears in the room as like this ghostly, ethereal, white and blue swirling mass. Not mass, it's a humanoid shape. Just appears directly in front of Fleur. Just grabs him by the head. And he just, like, as he grabs him by the head, his, like, arm starts to go into his brain, and then the rest of his body just absorbs in through the top, just into Fleur, imbuing him with, like, this glowing white and blue aura, and his eyes start to glow as well. And as he does that, he'll sprout his angel wings that come out and start and fly and then dive tackle at Blackjack and tackle him down and grab him, and then like again that like white energy surges out and just starts to absorb him fully through his arm and just pulls him in. And then as you can see that happening, the feathers start to turn into blades instead. And then he'll go over and whack Midnight with one of the blade wings, knocking him down, and then grab him from the back of the head and pull him directly in, which then starts causing him to glow with a radiant white energy. And then he'll go over to Manicotti with all of these things, summon one of the soul knives, stab him right into the head, and then pull him in with the stab, which then causes his arms to like have like more tendrily effects to them, where he can stretch them out and reduce them. And this now figure will be like, time to seek some vengeance, and actually fly out through the theater room and go out right through the window there.
Very nice. And that is where we will end this session 0.
All right. We'll see you guys in session 1.
Welcome back to Retribution, everybody. Season 6. How is the party doing?
Woo! A single yawn.
Yeah, man.
Wow, very impressive. All right. Well, with us tonight, we have, I'm not going to actually say, I'm going to skip all the characters. We have Ash.
Hey.
We have Cam.
Yo.
And we have Skippy.
That's me, guys.
Okay, that was weird. No. We are also joined by the luxurious dungeon master, Jex.
How's it going?
And his fellow dungeon daddy, Ross. Hey, guys, what's up? So, bit of an interesting thing going on here with 2 DMs, kind of. Well, 1 DD, 1 DM, but the DM should really be DDing for the DD, am I right? Let's get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. That was a good joke. Come on, I'm a dad.
It was damn hilarious.
Thank you.
Just damn hilarious.
Okay, so you guys all wake up, kind of. I don't know. You're just teleported, pretty much, into a cul-de-sac out in the middle of the desert. It doesn't make much sense. There's also a really nice house with a white picket fence and some really green grass and a sprinkler going and a driveway and a garage. All the 9 yards of the American dream, you know? So I'll actually let you 3 intro yourselves before I say who else you see there. So go for it. We'll start off with how I introduce. So Ash, you want to say who's there?
You guys see about a 5 foot tall, half elf girl. She has a pink afro type hair, bright green eyes, fair skin, and she has scars on her arms and like bruises and almost burns. And she's wearing like a crop top and some high-waisted shorts and like army shoes. And she walks in and she's like, "Wow, this is a nice place. Wow."
Very nice. Next up for description, Cam.
You see a 7'6" Goliath, gray skin. He's got these swirling tattoos that go from lines on his arms, swirl up, swirl around his pectoral muscles, a line that goes down his stomach, and like this like scrolling raven tattoo across his face. Got a nice long, mostly black beard, but it's got like hints of gray in it, showing some age. And he's carrying this massive great axe. All right, what are we doing here?
Very wonderful. And finally, Skippy, if you would like to intro your character.
Okay. You see this? He looks a little different from last season.
Okay.
He's still small, petite little old man. He's a little halfling. He's wearing. Last season he was wearing like kind of what I guess people imagine you're on Tatooine in the Star Wars universe. You know, on your little hydration farm almost.
Now we're kind of on like Ender, I guess it would be. Green. He's got like brown, little cloak. He's got this hefty little beard now. Shaved head.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, looking fancy.
Isn't
Very
it?
nice.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Very Gaelic, if I may say so.
Yeah. He's about, doesn't like, his face hasn't changed a lot. He just looks old.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll hobble in with his little staff. He's got a little staff, a quarterstaff or whatever. For him, it's like a normal little walking stick, because he's so small, little lad. Hey guys, is this where we're supposed to be meeting?
Lotus, is that you? Goodness, you've changed a lot for the day that I haven't seen you. You see, walking up to you is Persephone, followed in by her wife, Glacia. You see on the other side, what are we all doing here? You see the little green goblin bard Sloopy walk up, and behind him, I'm not so sure. This is very strange. Funi, the Minotaur artificer. You hear two voices come from the other side. I'm very confused as to what's going on here. What kind of house is this? I don't really know. What are we? I don't remember being in the same place as you right now. Yeah, I'm confused as well. You see, Podna, human Podna, that B you would recognize from meeting back in Mechanus, come in. You also see a robot, Warforged, coming in as well. Both of them dressed very similarly and equally confused amongst themselves. You also hear from another side, you want to do me in the butt or something? That'd be pretty cool. You see this ghostly, spectral, bald man with a beard come out. He has a guitar on him. I'm very confused. What are we all doing here? This little kobold come up out of the woodworks. Oh my god, is that Padma? Oh man, I've been waiting to meet you for so long. And you also hear another man that's like, how are we all doing? I'm very confused. This is not normal. And who else do they see?
Coming around the corner again, you see a shredded, almost Herculean, somewhat tan, very tall man that's got dreads almost, and he's wrapped in vines. He's not wearing any assemblage of actual clothing. It's all plant life, vines and leaves. And he goes, "This is just an abomination to nature. What the fuck is going on here?"
Oh my god, Winslow! Persephone runs up and hugs him.
How are you alive?
How? Well, we met at my wedding, if you don't remember.
Oh, that's right. Oh gosh, that feels like ages ago at this point.
Oh, it was.
I had the same question then too.
Yeah.
Would Brod have been at that wedding?
Yes.
Yeah, Brod was at that wedding.
Oh my god, guys, it's been forever.
Oh yeah, Brod. Jeez, I barely recognized you.
I still barely recognize you. And who's the short nature guy? I feel a very strong nature energy coming off of you.
Yeah, man. That's I'm a Lotus. Nice to meet you, man.
I'm Winslow.
Winslow. Okay. What do you got of?
I'm not a god. I was the protector of the old god of nature, Sylvanas. I don't know how he's doing at the moment, to be honest. I just kind of got teleported here.
Interesting.
Coming around the corner, you see
so I'm really confused. I was drinking ale.
You see a woman with orange hair come around the corner, and she's like, "Honey, what's going on here?"
I'm confused. Wait, why? You're married to both of us. This is weird.
What happened?
I don't know. It's probably something with him. With me, what? Why would you say that, man? Because you're the one dealing with all the weird shit that she has her corporation doing or whatnot. It's not a corporation, man. You know better than that capitalist bullshit. She does things to help us out. Yeah, well, I'm fucking trying to run around towns and shit.
Yeah, well, okay. Let's let other people talk.
Stop the fighting, please. Stop the fighting. B, you would recognize. I think it's only B. You would recognize that as being Korea, but her hair color has changed again for like the 20 billionth time. Also, around the corner is a pretty petite warforged with spikes coming out of it, and like a knight not even holding a weapon. And they will sign hello to all of you.
I will acknowledge Korea, but I won't say anything to her.
What are you doing with your hand?
Like wave to her.
And then rounding the corner again, there's a lot of people that are hiding around the corner. Apparently, they're having an orgy or some shit. There's a big tanky warforged that has a giant fucking greatsword. I forget what else what else he had on him, but big tanky warforged with a holy symbol around his neck, a giant greatsword, a shield, and what looks like a combination of many different energies. And was anybody present for that? B was present for that.
Yeah.
B, can you roll me a history check real quick?
Yeah.
While she's rolling a history check, I'm going to try snapping my fingers to see if getting ill works on command still.
I got a 10 plus 5, so 15.
Okay, the DC was 15. This is Watcher. The forge that you fought back in the arena.
Holy shit.
For the question,
I'm gonna kind of
that was like a year ago, bro.
A little bit.
You never had a conversation with him, so you wouldn't recognize his voice, but he does say, I'm genuinely not sure how I got here.
for the question about the ale, I'm going to have to say no.
Oh.
You can't just get ale on command anymore.
And final person who, like, around the corner, you see some smoke, and then coming around the corner is a woman with, what color is her hair? It's like laced, it's blonde, but it's laced with green, right?
Yeah, with nuggies of weed.
Blonde and laced with green, holding a blunt in we do green robes. This is Mary Jane.
Hey. Oh, her.
Yeah.
Why are we all here?
Again.
I'm very confused by that as well. Also, hello, Korea. It's nice to see you in a plane other than a god's.
Yeah, we've literally never met.
No, we
How
have
is this
met.
even happening?
You hear in the distance. You see that there is a little bit of a dust cloud coming up. Everyone want to give me some perception rolls?
Wait,
Yeah.
Patton, is that you?
No, I'm right here. I'm also right here.
What about the other one?
Holy shit.
No.
There's three of you.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Wait, I don't know. Why can't I sense him? I can't sense him either. I can't even sense you. What the fuck is going on right now?
16 perception.
I got a 30 to perception.
Jesus Christ. With your 30,
Perception's
B,
insane.
you see that there seems to be, it's like a red, kind of looks like two of Podna's motorcycles tied together. And it's all in one piece, though. It has 4 wheels, and it's currently driving towards you guys, and there's a white dragonborn inside of it.
Guys, it looks like Padna's motorcycle, but like a 4-wheeler, and there's like a guy on it. He looks like a dragon.
Is it 2 motorcycles put together?
Yeah.
You ever thought to do that?
I haven't, but maybe we could try. I'm not letting you touch my motorcycle, man. I can no longer get into your head. I guess that's fair enough. As it gets closer, mechanically, for what this actually looks like for the players, it's a red T-Bird convertible that he's currently driving.
Nice.
And he pulls up and he pulls down his shades as he pulls into the cul-de-sac. And he goes, "Oh, hey, great to see all you guys are here. Give me a second to get ready real quick. I just got to put this bad baby into the garage." You see that he drives up into the driveway, and then like the garage door opens for him, and he pulls it on into the garage and closes it. You see him come out. He's currently wearing like a trench coat and like a fedora and some glasses. He's like, "Yeah, I'll just be a minute. Don't worry." and he walks into the side door of the house. What?
This is Blimbos' house?
Yeah, this is Blimbo's house. You see that there's a mailbox that says Blimbo. Does he have a fridge?
Yeah.
Honey, you're not in the house yet.
You're
gotta
outside.
have good fridge. He's gotta have good snacks. It's Blimbo.
You see it as soon as the door closes, the front door opens, and you now see Blimbo wearing slippers and like a tank top and boxers and like a robe tied around him. And he has a cup of joe in his hand that says "World's Greatest Dad."
Nice.
Hey, come on in, guys. We're
How
just
did
gonna
you manage to do that so fast?
Don't worry about it. No continuity errors anywhere. Come on in.
Fruit snacks?
Yeah, of course I got fruit snacks. There should be.
Yeah.
I'll get you some. Don't worry, B. It's wonderful to see you all. Happy to have you all here, Cam, Skippy, and Ash. It's fantastic. Come on in.
Yo, man. Hey, Blimbo, how's the lady friend treating you?
How's the what treating me?
Lady friend.
Lady friend. Oh,
And she's not here.
No, she's not. Well, she is, but she's not. Don't worry about it. Yeah, no, I don't know. She doesn't really talk to me anymore. I don't know. I thought we were gonna do something for the weekends, and that just kind of fell through. I haven't seen her in a hot minute, but you know what? That's fine. Honestly, that's that she did choose to be here right now. Anyways, get on into my house. You see that as you walk into his house, it's very strange. The wallpaper in here. So the outside of the house is like it's like that weird teal color that for some reason people used a lot. Like the Statue of Liberty color. And as you come in, yeah, he has like the floral wallpaper. There's a nice rug inside. You like enter into his living room. There's some cool couches, a nice little coffee table, a weird metal box with glass on it and two antennae coming off of it. And then he has like a little bar area as well where you can just like kind of sit and he can go back into the kitchen and make food. He's like, oh yeah, B, come on over here. I can get you some fruit snacks out of this cabinet. He opens it up, rummages through it, and grabs some non-branded fruit snacks for B to snack on. Yeah, no, they're actually shaped like the season 1 crew. I mean, the first people to become gods. So you got little Jojus, little Wooples, a few Finns in there. I feel like they're heavily Finn favored. I don't know why. Manicoti's in there as well.
Rainbowed.
What?
Maybe because they're rainbowed?
That's probably a good point. Yeah. Yeah. You can get a few fleurs in there every once in a while. It's pretty rare. You see that he welcomes you all into his house, though. He's like, yeah, welcome. You guys are all probably pretty confused as to why you're here.
Yeah, no shit.
And how you're here. And a better question, how the fuck you're here. Because if you guys haven't noticed, everyone's here.
Do you mind if I eat my fruit
man.
snacks while you talk?
Yeah, no, go for it, B. It's fine, as long as you're not too loud with them.
Watcher goes, I was literally on another plane of existence. How did you get me here?
Yeah, don't worry about it. We work. I'm a smart little man. I'm not actually little. I'm pretty decently sized. But yeah, no, I meant by everyone's probably confused because, like, Persephone, you just were excited to see Winslow. Yeah, of course. Because you haven't seen him because he's been gone the whole time. Yeah. And you also probably know that Winslow's interacted a little bit with Padna. I wasn't aware of that. Oh, okay. Well, that's because him and Padna are from the same world, as well as Korea. And that's Vodka Padna's sister, by the way. Yeah, we have a bunch of people from a bunch of different places, and this is kind of how life's going to be for a bit.
Cool.
Yeah,
Well,
everyone
nice
cool
to
with
meet
that?
you all. I'm B. If I haven't met you yet, I'm B.
Also, Broad,
Nice to meet you.
were you seeing a living robot, which doesn't make any sense?
Yeah.
Well, actually, and Lotus as well. A living robot, two men with like real, actual fucking guns.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I
Like-
mean,
Oh
they
my
just had an
God.
electric
I'm
guitar.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's not the
fair.
same.
Yeah.
You hear, oh my god, is this man alive? Yes, I'm alive. Funi's kind of gawking over Podna. How? Who made
That's
you?
the one he noticed first. There's 2 other Warforged here.
Hell.
No, but he has a gun. I don't know if you realize that he has a gun. I didn't make that. That's the specs that Fleur made for me. This is insane.
Gonna walk up to Podna.
Which one? Human Podna or robot Podna?
The robot Podna. And just stare at him in awe and just I don't know what to do.
I'm not gay, and I'm also married.
I'm gonna point at his gun. What's that?
Oh. This is called a gun. When you shoot it, it does a big boomy kazoomy. It basically just shoot out a bullet, deals a lot of damage. I can pull a shit ton of shots off at the same time and kill a lot of fuckers.
I want it.
No. And we're not going to discuss this. You are god of ale, I believe. I think I saw your posters around in some canteens.
Canada.
And I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I've also never heard of it.
Yeah.
You guys should visit sometime. It's real nice.
Big Iron?
A big island, you know, it's...
Oh, you almost said Big Iron. That's the name of my gun. He flips it out, swings it out. Yeah, it's cool. I also have a motorcycle. Y'all really...
The name of my axe is Axe.
That's you know what? I can respect that. a simple name for a simple tool.
Yes.
What, B, were you going to say something?
I said, isn't that the legendary Big Iron? But you answered it yourself.
Yeah, no, this is her. In her pure former glory. Not actually. This isn't the same one. I had to get a new one made, and it's kind of, you know... But it's still cool.
It's still really cool.
I also still have guns in my fingers. He pulls out his fingers, and his tips peel back to show barrels of guns. Yeah, I like it a lot. Anyways, Blimbo, do you have anything more to say?
Yeah, of course. I can kind of give you guys like a rundown, kind of like a presentation if you'd like. I have one set up in my basement if you'd like to come check it out.
Also, the longer you guys are standing here, the more it smells like weed, like a lot.
Also,
like MJ is smoking a shit ton.
MJ, if you're... Please, okay, pass the peace pipe if you're going to be smoking a token, okay? That's the rules in this place.
It's like, fine. Then she'll start passing it around. She'll pull some nugs out of her hair and roll those up.
Thank you very much. I usually don't like smoking in my house, but, you know, having the queen of weed, essentially, this is, it makes kind of sense. Yeah, so everybody, if you're ready for a nice little presentation, follow me on down into my basement. He opens up a door, and there's, like, some rickety wooden stairs in, like, a dark space, and he flicks on a light switch, and the light goes off, and he starts heading down.
I'm not gonna lie, this makes me feel very uncomfortable.
I was told not to go into the basement with strange men.
Really quick to the DM.
There's a lot of us.
Can I roll like an insight check or something, or a perception check to see? Because me as a person can tell that there are at least 2 people missing. So
yeah, sure. Roll an insight then.
An insight? Okay.
Roll an insight to see if you notice it.
That's a 12 plus 9 insight, so 21.
What do you say, Cody M?
If not, that's okay. I don't care.
Who did B travel with? She would only notice that Shreddy Boy's not there, right?
And don't forget Bob. And Bob.
And Bob.
That's true.
Yeah.
Bob would not be there.
Yeah, Bob as well.
Yeah.
Do we think that's enough for her to kind of recognize that?
I think it's enough for her to maybe not be able to figure out why, but to understand that yes, there are people missing.
Okay. There you go.
That's fair. I'll take that. Thank you.
Yep.
Can Broad roll an insight to see if Wages is missing?
How intoxicated are you at the moment?
Not super intoxicated.
I also have some reserve of some liquor down here, Brad, in case you need to get some drink on.
All the reservations of not going downstairs with a strange man are out the window.
I'll head downstairs too.
Yeah, welcome.
As you go down to the basement, Lotus, you gonna follow after him?
Yeah, of course.
Or he's gonna pull out a shotgun and then go down the stairs.
Hey, no need for firearms, but understandable. I keep a double barrel near the front door in case any weird people come around.
As you come down the stairs, first thing that you'd probably notice, for any people who have ever watched Always Sunny in Philadelphia, this is 100% Pepe Sylvia shit. For anyone who hasn't watched Always Sunny in Philadelphia, I mean, there are papers pinned into the walls and red yarn running from all of those papers in all different types of directions. Okay. This shit is insane. So yeah, I've just been working. Essentially, like, I've just been working on this for quite a little while, and you know what? I think I finally cracked it. I think I've solved it. I think that we got the base idea.
The base
idea. Yeah, of what's going on here. I believe that's probably a picture of.
Yes, that is a picture of Pepe Sylvia.
Yeah. Okay, so there you all go. Now y'all can see what Pepe Sylvia looks like. Yeah, and that's essentially Blimbo right now. Yeah, so it's just taking me a little bit, but yeah, no, I finally cracked it. I got the base ideas going. I know what's up, and we know how to take care of it.
It looks like a ridiculous conspiracy theorist's den is what it looks like.
Yeah, this dude looks like he's gone crazy.
Like, if you didn't know any better, you would think Blimbo had gone fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Actually. Real quick, I have a question. Are you okay?
Well, that's a very deep question. For the sake of what you're asking, yes. Internally, no. I've been in deep pain for a long time. But you know what? We keep moving.
I'm gonna try to get. I'm gonna grab 2 tankards full of the finest of Iron Fist Reserve.
Sounds fantastic.
And I'm gonna offer one to a Lotus. I'm Broad, God of Ale, in Canada.
Wow. Thanks.
I'm towering over you.
I know. I'm just looking at you like, so like, are we cool?
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna hand him one of the tankards.
I've used both hands.
It's like the size of like his full arm. Yeah.
I've used.
Because it's a broad-sized tankard,
like,
that's huge.
Yeah, it's like a small-sized barrel.
Okay. Yeah.
Fun with that, Lotus.
I was gonna say,
roll a strength check, Lotus, please.
You know what they say, man. You do not impose on others what you yourself do not desire. You know, it's like.
Well, I desire ale, and you. I'm not imposing, but here's ale.
All right, so a strength check was that 11. A saving throw or just like a check?
Just a check to see if you can hold the cup.
Okay, so 12.
12, nope. You give it to him, and he just goes boom and smacks it onto the ground and spills out a little bit, and he picks it back up.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
It's okay. What my father always told me: no use crying over spilled ale, unless it's a lot of spilled ale, and then you cry. But it was only a little. I'm okay.
You know, forget injuries, never forget kindness.
So you didn't let much spill.
Jeez, a Lotus dropping some hard wisdom over.
He's trying to drop wisdom on Broad, and Broad has an intelligence of 7.
I just have like a bunch of these like little sayings stored up over those past 24 hours of my life-changing experience.
Hey man, you become a god. That shit's life-changing.
That's right, man. You know.
But yeah, Blimbo's like, yeah, okay, so yeah, glad to have everybody here.
You see this room, essentially what consists of it. All of those papers are there. I also like to think there's a little train set in the corner as well that he's like spent tedious hours on, like kind of modeling and making.
Like a really, really in-depth like train city.
Yeah, super.
Rod's gonna walk.
Is it based on something?
And just start looking at it.
Yeah, it's based. Oh god, what should actually? It's based on like some town in Sweden or some shit, like some oddly specific shit. Yeah.
Is there a miniature Blimbo?
Yeah, for sure. Did Mr. Rogers used to have a?
Yeah, dude.
Train set? Yeah, it's Mr. Rogers' train set then. Yeah.
Okay.
Wonderful day in the
to a T,
neighborhood.
except Mr. Rogers is replaced with Blimbo himself.
He's like, yeah, that's my train set over there.
You see that there's also a room that just doesn't have lights on that's off to the side. with just nothing going on that you can see in there as of right now.
Can I try to peek into it?
Yeah, sure. Want to give me a perception?
Like, even if I'm just kind of leaning back or something. That's a 26.
Do you have dark vision as well?
Yeah.
Okay, you're good.
Okay. Yeah, in this room, there are these glass cylinders that stand pretty tall. I would say probably like nearly floor to ceiling, except there's like probably 1 foot off the floor. It's kind of like a pedestal for them. And you see that there are a bunch of naked mannequins, right? I believe. Within these, there seem to be plaques in front of them on like the basis of them, and not all of them are naked though. There are some that are clothed and have things on them.
That's all you can see with your quick glance. That's all you can figure out.
Yeah.
All right.
If you don't want to draw any more attention towards yourself, you have to stop there.
All right. I'll just kind of stop for now.
Okay. Sounds good. And Blimbo is like, okay, so yeah, we got some catastrophe level shit going on right now. So do you want me to just kind of get into it, give you the real quick rundown and like a game plan or something?
Yeah, I'd like to know why I'm here.
Okay, sweet. So you see that he reaches up into the ceiling. There's like this little cylinder hanging above him with like a little handle on it, and he pulls it down, and it's like this white screen. And then he like walks up behind you and pushes a button on the ceiling. There's like this little projector set up that starts projecting on it, and it does like the famous like exactly. It does like the 3, 2, 1 within like the circle before like whiting out. You can see like some of the film grain on it.
That's amazing.
Classic. How do you have all this shit?
Don't worry about it. There are no broken mechanics. I do not move any of this outside, nor can any of you guys take any of this from me. That's the rules. But if you want to take a look over here, he grabs another. All these things are cylindrical. I don't know why, but he grabs another like small metal cylinder, kind of looking like a pencil, until like he pulls on the tip of it. It's kind of like an antenna. It all pulls out into one, so he can like point at things on the on it. He's like
expecting a laser pointer, but.
Well, he's got like a stick. It's like a
yeah.
It's
like a telescoping stick. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like using all the information that I've gotten on the walls surrounding you, as you can see. I've gotten a lot of good stuff going. I can also make reference to those when we need to, but there is a catastrophe going on between, as you can probably deduce. I don't know if you guys can. But Quagnar and Aelinor are going at it right now. That shit's not fun. Any questions so far? Anything necessary?
Brod's gonna raise his hand like in class.
Yeah, I'm gonna raise my hand as well.
What is Quagnar?
Okay, so Brod, I can do this specifically for you. You remember Joju, right? He's the one that gave you the quest to become a god in the first place.
Yeah, I drink with him on Saturdays.
Yeah. I've been there a few times, I'm pretty sure, but I'm always blacking out, so I can't necessarily remember.
It's the Bud Heavies. It's the Bud Heavies.
It is the Bud Heavies. I do have a lot of Bud Heavies. Yo, thank you so much for my never-ending Bud Heavy.
You're welcome.
That shit was a lifesaver. But, yeah. So Joju, Quagnar's kind of like his boss in this sense. He's the one that brought him to godhood as well, and he's been working for him for a while. Up next thing I saw, Lotus.
Yeah, that was... my question as well.
Okay, cool. And B.
Before, but I have never heard the other name before. Who is that?
Aelinor? Okay, yeah. Aelinor is the god of control. If you, that spot, you know what? He's kind of just there now. It kind of happened. We don't need to get into the logistics of how it happened, but it did.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the god of control. He hasn't been there for a crazy amount of time, but, you know, been there for about as long as Joju's been a god. Or, you know, any of your others. Manicotti, for example. What a guy. That man knows how to cook a good lasagna. I'll tell you that right now. Okay. Next slide.
Also, if you need to look at any of my math, it's all on that wall over there. He points over to a wall. This is a shit ton of things, like names marked out in like red marker until like the names Aelinor and Quagnar are like circled in like this red marker. 2 pins put
like
in
20 different times.
Yeah,
like all arrows going towards them.
2 pins in them as well, with yarn tied around both of them and like pulling off into another direction. He's like, and there's also yarn and pins and all the other names that are pulling off to different things with like X's over all of that for like information why things aren't cross-referencing properly. He's like, I've been able to deduce that so far. So obviously from that, I'm also able to deduce that you guys are going to have to be the ones to stop them. And we're going to get into how all of that's about to work, but I've deduced how that's going to work as well. So the main people in this whole scenario are going to be the gods. And when I say that, I don't mean you, Robo Panda and Human Panda, but I'm a god. But you're technically not, because your god form is actually Android Panda, and you guys are just kind of the mortal form, so you're technically not a god. I think he's kind of right, but I don't like the sound of this. Yeah,
so does that mean that you can die?
Yeah, pretty much what I've been able to deduce. Death is very possible and imminent for all of us who are currently not gods. Yeah. No, it's real. Hey, you live with the chance of dying every day, so I wouldn't worry about it too much.
I didn't ever want him to die.
Oh, yeah, that's rough. Hey, if he dies, Robopanda, always salvageable. I'm sure Foodie would have some fun repairing him. Yes, I would, most certainly. What did you say? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
Help anything.
Well, at least you get part of your husband back, right? Something. He doesn't have a wiener, though. I understand that's a very frustrating point, and maybe Foodie can help with that too. I'm not going to let him put a wiener on me. Okay, Foodie will not be able to help with that. Moving on. So, I've then been able... Yes, B, you raising your hand?
No, I just said wieners.
Yeah, no, it's a funny word. I'm not going to blame you for laughing at it, for giggling. Yeah, past this. Oh, God, I almost forgot. Just wait, give me a second. The burgers are probably burning. Blimbo rushes up the stairs. And then comes back 5 minutes later with, like, this whole platter of burgers. He's like, okay, no, I saved it right in time. This shit's good. Don't worry about it. Okay, phew.
Does it come back with an apron on?
Yeah, it's an apron that says "Kiss the Cook" on it.
Limbo.
Yeah. Oh, what's up, Brad?
I'm gonna kiss him on the cheek.
Oh, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. No one ever
I learned how to read.
Very impressive. I'm proud of you.
Just that phrase, though.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic. I'm glad. You know what? Yeah, you're 3 points of intelligence off for not being sentient, and I'm happy that you learned how to read. Okay, everybody else though, yeah.
It confuses everyone there, by the way, because he's just talking about points of intelligence.
What are you talking about? Pass the burgers around.
Intelligent.
Yes, very good, Brad. We're all proud of you here. God. Fantastic to have you all here, though. Yeah, no, make sure you I have the toppings there, too. You can choose what you want and what you don't, okay? I also have some fries in the oven. I'm going to go get those in a little bit, okay? Just make sure everyone gets enough food.
That's sick.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I love having a good old cookout with all my homies. That's what you kids call them nowadays, homies, right?
No, but that's okay.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, me neither.
You sound like a child.
Because she's actually a child in a woman's body. We don't need to get into all the logistics. Please just don't try to sleep with her.
I wasn't planning on it.
Okay, good. I didn't think you were, but I thought I should just put out that PSA. Please do not try to sleep with B. She is just a child in an adult's body, so it's like kind of okay. It's like a reverse lolly at the end of the day, though. And if the lollies are cool, then that's not.
Isn't she back to being in a normal body? Like, isn't she back to being in a child's body again?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
never mind. Sorry, I was confused because I forgot about that.
Very confused.
Yes, she is just a child. So that is like a double not okay.
What is it, like 12?
No, she's 14.
14, okay.
She looks 14 because gods technically don't have ages.
Yes, she chose to look 14.
Yeah, hasn't it been quite a bit since B became a god and Broad became a god?
Yeah, 7 years. Yeah, well, 7 years for B, probably longer for Broad. Yeah. I don't know how much longer, but
longer. Yeah, you guys have been gods for a while.
12
Lotus,
years for Broad, 7 years for B, if my math is correct.
Jeez, Lotus, you've been a god for a day, by the way.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Just that we're on the same page.
I wanted to do a complete personality change in 24 hours anyway. So
hey, that's fine.
Because I'm a god now. I gotta act the part.
Yeah,
or I was, at least.
Yeah. We'll get into all of that. You guys technically still are gods, but without the same amount of power that you once had. Because you need to become mortal in order to fight Quagnar and Aelinor, because they are technically mortal now. So it's the perfect opportunity to get rid of both of them. And we can definitely do that. Wipe them clean. They've been an issue for a bit. I've been keeping tabs whenever I go over to Blages' place. I'm looking all the time at other gods in other dimensions. But let's get further into this. Okay, so obviously, because of how Jex&Ross do this shit, I mean, the powers that be do everything. Basically, there's a pattern forming here. All the time, these items of chaos or items of the sea for you, or items of
death.
What was death? Yes, items of death for B, or for you, items order. Of order. No, well, order and cowboys. Was it? What about?
It's been chaos, order, C, cowboys, and death.
Yeah, cowboys as well. That's what I was pointing out, because that's with Lotus what he was getting. Yeah, with all these different items, they always consistently show up whenever we need to go find them, right? So my speculation, they've shown up, and I know how to find them, and I know who needs to get each one from each place. Yes, I know. Thank you so much for my genius. I'll be here all night. You can see all of that from all the other yarn and papers like around. You see that like there's a map of 2 different worlds. And X is on both of them. You see that they've been torn down. Like one world's torn down the right side, the other one's torn down the left, and they're kind of like together-ish.
Like shoved together left to right, yeah.
Yeah, shoved together. And he is currently, like, there's a bunch of pins in them with, like, X's over them until he gets to certain locations. And there's, like, yarn from all the different characters pointing to that and then being like, no, not that. Except one of them, yes. And all
also, Canada's only on the one on the left.
Yes.
That's an important distinction to make.
Yes.
Yep. He's like, okay, so, once we get all this together. So the first, by deducing it, the first item, they did the first season in, the time that Joju became a god, and that was important. And that needs to be placed here. He points to the map that's now on the projector, and it's Rasputin. He says, this is, it's most likely that this is going to be the first place you guys have to go, because it was the place of the season 1 climax. The only person it necessarily made sense for was Ash. B, but it doesn't actually make sense for you because you were also the only candidate for here. And he points to a map. Oh, geez, let me go up further in the spreadsheet because I know we got that going here. Yeah, he then points. There we go. Yes. He points to on the right side of the map. He points to Mechanus. He's like, because you were the only one that's there because of Mara. No one knows who she is. Don't worry about it. She's not real. Anyways, that's the only reason why it makes sense for you to be there. So it has to be one of you two, right? So you need to be in one of those 2 places. But what if I told you that because Lotus's final fight that just happened, where he went back to season 1, that was actually the powers that be, we'll call them for now, even though they're Jex&Ross Gaming on YouTube. Go check them out. Make sure you subscribe. They purposefully made you have your final fight in season 5. When you became a god, take place in Rasputin so that you'd be able to go back there and it would somehow have a link to your character, meaning that Rasputin has to be a Lotus's, and right there we also make sure that Mechanus has to be Ash. Leaving Broad. You're the only one that was officially a god here, other than Glacia. Sorry, Glacia. I know that you're technically immortal now, kind of like these people, but you don't really fall into any of the categories since you weren't necessarily played by any character, or any player, rather, because you're actually a character yourself, but you're not really, because you're an NPC. Anyways.
Rod has a notepad out, by the way. Can you repeat the name of that location?
Yeah, I'm like...
Okay. Skippy. Season 1 location, Rasputin. Lotus. Rasputin. Second location,
Season 2, Mechanist for Ash. B. Season 2. Rasputin, you've also been there before, and that makes sense as B because you are B. You're not playing. You are playing B. I'm not going to cut around the corners, but you're not playing B. You are B. You've also been there earlier in season 4, so it makes sense for you also to go there because you have 2 connections there. And technically, Camley as well. There. Exactly. So you see, great thing. You and Mara both used to live there. Both you guys. So you have 2 connections there. Finn used to live around here. He points out the middle of this wilderness area. He's and that's where his parents were. But then he kind of moved back to Rasputin. So he technically lived in Rasputin for a little while. But you have 2 people living there, and only 1 person living in Rasputin. And Karu lived all the way out here. He mentions out near Diddly Bop. He's somewhere around that location. In Ashenburg, yes, it was Ashenburg. Karu lived out here, so that's too far away for those locations. And honestly, that's even getting closer to the season 2 area or world or whatever we want to call it. So, by my powers of deduction, I've come across.
Does he put on the Sherlock Holmes hat and come?
Yes, puts on the Sherlock Holmes hat and the pipe, and has glasses on that he now lowers. And he says, "That means, Cam, you are from the other seasons. We could either have season 3, 4, or 5. If I had to say season 3, I would put France. Season 4, I would probably see. I don't know if there's a prevalent. Probably either the city where there was all the fights going on with Finn's place, but that's also Finn's place, so it wouldn't necessarily make sense for you, or the city that Joju totally did a re-9/11 on. Don't worry about writing that down. But both. I forgot. Yeah, because you had Dale at that point being in the party, but Dale's not even one of your gods. So then it was Bob. But Bob doesn't necessarily have any place really tied down to season 4 that was significant to him. So then that kind of puts us between season 5 and season 3. And here's my powers of deduction here. If they actually made somewhere in season 5 that you could get an item, that would have been Skippy's. And we've already said they probably put in season 1 because season 1 makes the most sense since they want to have a tie back to it for all their podcast listeners who have been listening since the first season, / Ash since he's been here the whole time, / both Jex&Ross since they've been DMing this whole time. They want to have it in season 1. So because they want to have it in season 1, that means it has to be season 3, France for Broad. Or for Cam. Or for Broad, even though you technically weren't there, but it's also
Cam?
Just a guy who you'd probably get along with, but he likes making evil characters. And I'm confused as to why you're good in a season that was supposed to be strictly evil. But you know what? I think it worked out better for Ross in the end. I mean, the powers that be. So we have season 1 area taken by Skippy, season 2 area /4, because you were there both seasons, by Ash, and the season 3 area then by Cam. We can also have, thank you very much. We can also, no one knows who that was for, except for the person that I said it to. We can also, what was I even saying? God damn it, I got sidetracked. Yes, that as well. Good job for putting that in there. Sorry, things are going on in the background that I even should technically know about, but I do because screw it.
Skippy's actually, not Skippy. Fucking getting confused with names.
A Lotus.
There's so many. No, Blimbo is actually secretly the god of the entire universe. He knows all this stuff.
Thank you for thinking so, but I promise you, I'm not. I mean, that was out of character. Shit. What? I'm not talking to myself. Anyways.
You okay, man?
Getting all back to this. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's not like I've been introing all the seasons ever since I've appeared, but, it's not important. So
that just goes over my head.
Outside of character anyways. Yeah, it goes over all of your heads. Don't worry about it. Back to the original point. We have season 1, season 2 /4, and season 3. We're skipping out on season 5 because I feel like they pulled a lot of places from a lot of people from season 5 already from season 1. And the only real person that we actually have from season 5 was the Peepaw, but he died because he was made to die. I mean, technically we're all made to die, but Ross literally made him to kill him. Because that's how that works sometimes.
So
sorry.
To die.
Yeah, George R. Martin, or he learned it from him. Anyways. So we have all of these locations. It's going to be pretty fantastic, I think. I should assume. I also
think I have a little bit more information past this that I will let you guys know. Kind of a general idea of what we're going to be up against for all these areas. You see that he clicks the button for next slide. And there is, or no, he'll pull it up and it'll just be all the yarn and everything. Be like, I didn't have time to make a slide for this because it also, I kind of need to pull all the things from everywhere again to show you what's up. So, by my calculations, we have the God of Control and the God of Chaos fighting against each other, right? How better for a God of Control, like what kind of minions are they going to have? Because obviously they can't just be fighting in all the different locations that you go until you finally beat them in the end. Honestly, that wouldn't be a terrible idea, but they need to have some consistency. So control, what does that mean? It means the ability to control someone else, to have complete order over everything in your own mind, right? And what's a better, I've gone throughout all the different things. There was charming that I thought was going to happen, all that shit. What a better way to control people than our innermost desires, the things that drive us the most, aka the 7 deadly sins. You see, he pulls back this one wooden board with wheels, and it reveals the 7 deadly sins behind him. He's like, yes, because our sins are what drive us the most. It's what drives our innermost desires. So having the sins to control people, I think would make the most sense. I think that's where their minds were at. So that means the opposite end of the 7 deadly sins, which would make the most sense. Bam! It's another thing. The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. It just makes sense to me. Having the two duke it out, it'd be pretty sweet. Quagnar has a little sense of flair, so I think that the 4 horsemen to have the end times coming because he's trying to take over the world. It makes sense for him. You got the control, you got the chaos. I think it's beautiful, and we're gonna whoop both of their asses. It's gonna be great, hopefully. I can't promise that. Any questions so far?
I'm gonna raise both my hands.
Rod's also gonna raise his hand.
What's up, Lotus?
So these gods are using these things called the 7 deadly sins and the 4 horsemen to fight each other?
Yes. I think that they're probably there to take the items that you guys are going to be seeking for the other, for themselves, for the gods, so that they can be even more powerful when they fight you. You don't have the power to beat them. However, I do believe that because they're both sending minions like this, the conflicts that are going to occur between the minions are going to be enough to stop them, to give us enough time to actually get the items and defeat the minions at the same time.
Okay. I think that makes a little bit more sense.
I think what he's meaning to say is that they will be fighting in addition to when you guys show up.
Pretty much, without trying to give too much away, but yes. Brad, I saw you with your hands up.
What's an apothecary?
An apothecary?
There's
it's a
bees.
Place. There's bees? An apothecary? No, isn't an apothecary? It's an apiary.
Wow, I'm out of
apothecary has to deal with herbs and medications and shit like that.
So why would an apothecary be fighting us?
No, wait, you're talking about the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse?
Yeah, the 4 horsemen of apothecary.
I think you wrote it down wrong, buddy. Apocalypse means Armageddon, aka the end of the world. AKA, I think a good way to summarize it all. Our world. This world. Or
Can
worlds,
you summarize it with a short but catchy song?
I cannot do that, but I can give it a title.
Okay.
Like that. What about, because there's chaos and order fighting against each other, and it's the final judgment of the plane. I like the name Judgment of Justice as that. You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's the judgment of the justice system with order and chaos, and what's going to happen between the two. So it's the judgment of justice. I like it a lot.
I like your words, Magic Man.
Thanks. I'm actually not even that incredibly magic. My Mac potential is to get 5th level spells, I do believe. Any other questions? B. Is that you? Yeah?
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. You lost me about halfway through, but just tell us where to go and what to do, and we can do it for you.
We have two low intelligence players.
That's why I can also have to explain other things in that dark room back there. But that's why I've brought all these other people here because they all have taking notes. Yeah,
I'm taking a shit ton of notes over here.
Sounds fantastic.
Everyone else, read it.
We can do it at the end of the session.
Yeah.
Everyone else that's here currently has their own rules to play. So obviously we've got let me just let the DM daddy roll down in the sheet. There we go. We have Persephone, Glacia, Shaloopy, and Funi, all tied to season 1. They will be the ones escorting you there. Then up next in the season 2/4 area, it's going to be the biggest area because I don't think they were necessarily accounting for having to put 2 seasons into 1, but it also makes a lot of sense. You're going to have Human Podna, Robopodna, Winslow, Coria, Vodka, Watcher, and Mary Jane, all taking you to the season 2 area. And that leaves our final season 3 area by these 3 Nimrods. Cage, he points to the British guy talking about getting his asshole fingered earlier. Schmanthony, he refers to the little Russian kobold that's been like eyeing up Podna this whole time. And Captain McGavin, he references the Scottish pirate guy who was there as well for some reason. It's like all of them would be escorting you to season 3 area. The smallest of the crew, but hey, Ross likes using NPCs over again because he likes to have them all be tied in every story. I could also show you a little bit of some extra features if you'd like to kind of understand what's going on with your bodies currently. No, not puberty and shit like what your stepdad told you about. I don't know. What?
Where's my stepdad?
Oh. He's not here right now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you guys can worry about that later. It's not my job to necessarily talk about it. Come on into this back dark room, though, that B was looking into and trying to see what was up. He references you all.
Totally noticed that it didn't say anything.
Yeah, absolutely. She got 26 on her perception roll, right? Anyways, he flicks on the lights in this room. You see that this room is, similarly done to the rest of the house, except that there is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There is 10, I believe, glass tubes all set up on these bases with plaques on them. And many of them have these naked mannequins on them of different sizes and varieties, but some of them are clothed. And you can inspect around them at all. And he's like, I'll do my best to explain what's going on in here to you guys.
Their clothes and see what their clothes look like?
For the ones that
what
do have
do the
clothes?
mannequins look like?
So the ones that are up right now, I would say, you've got 2 mannequins that are tall and beefy, big boys for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Another 2 mannequins that are both small, one smaller than the other, but still both within the same range of being small.
Mm-hmm.
Another mannequin that has wings and kind of like a beak going on there.
Okay.
A slender feminine mannequin. Oh no, there's actually 3 beefy ones. Slender, a normal sized man for whatever you'd consider that. Actually, I think 2 normal sized men for that. Yeah, that's all of them then, I believe. The ones that's
these people.
it's I'll try to explain my best with some of these. The ones, since you were asking which ones are clothed as well, right?
Yeah.
One of the beefy men are clothed. One of the slender dude himself is clothed. The normal sized dude. The slender woman is clothed. Oh shit! Did I miss out? I did miss out on one. There's 2 normal sized people, and both of their normal sized people are clothed. And so slender woman, 2 normal sized, beefy boy. I think that's it. Those are the only ones that are all clothed.
Who are they?
So yeah, I will just say I give you. No, you're wrong on that one actually. But I'll explain. I give you guys. Sorry, I'm talking to the DM. Ross was talking to the DM. I'll give you guys a little bit of I named these with a random name for some ridiculous reason that we don't need to worry about too much. But I'll kind of show you what's up. I just have them. Let's say I randomly have these guys grouped together, and I'll show you what's up. So he brings you over to the Slender Woman. She has a gun on her back. Just normal plain clothes from what I can remember. I don't remember anything super outstanding other than like the gun on her back for sure. And you see that the plaque on the base of it says Ozma. And you see that there's a second button next to it. One of them's already pushed in. He goes, so like here, one of them's already pushed in, but then I can push the second one. You see he pushes the second one, and then forward comes like this suit of armor and a double-bladed scimitar out of the mannequin behind it. It kind of like the one in front pushes back and the second one pushes forward. He's like, and then here you go with the second mannequin. So you kind of see like how there's two mannequins in one of these slots. And some slots have more mannequins than others. So like over here, he walks over to one of the beefy boys and he goes, so right here, we have all the different buttons. They're all differently labeled. But you can see right now it's pressed into Finn. But we can go on the second one. You see there's like a woman's dress there with like a magic wand and a tiara. Mm-hmm. He's like, then there's the Mara one. And then he pushes the third one. You see like a cat suit, very tight leather and a whip, right? I believe. Mm-hmm. He's like, see, and a sword. He's like, see, there's Panther. That's 3. He presses on to 4. And then you see that there is, or actually, no, all these don't have anything, do they?
No, they're all empty.
They're all nude. Yeah, never mind. Sorry for describing what's on them. They're all nude. But the third one with Panther is, obviously, I've kind of given it away. That's just like a tabaxi kind of model. Fourth one's a small model. He's like, that's UB. And then he presses the fifth one, and there's like a Loxodon mannequin. And he's like, and that's all the ones that I'm going to let us press for right now. But there you go. There's Karu. You guys are all sorted into one file, and that's kind of how you are. You're a filing cabinet. And when one of you disappears, another one will take your place. The one behind it. Like that order, but not that order. Making any sense?
So where do we have to go then? The first place we have to go is Rasputin, right?
Yes, we have to go to Rasputin first, and I'll show you a route outside to give you the lay of the land. As he's walking out, B, since you had a good perception earlier, you also noticed that there is a painting on the back wall, and there's a table with candles on it, and that's all you can really make out from where you're at right now.
Okay.
But you just get a good glance of that. You can do whatever you want.
Are you expecting company?
It's a picture of a table with with candles.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I apologize.
Nah, you're good. I understand confusion.
I like the painting.
Oh, yeah. Thanks. Yeah. You see, it's a cool one. Please don't touch it. But I'll just tell you, yeah, it's a cool one for some cool memories out there that aren't canon. But some fun stuff happened there. And Blimbo is like, but please don't touch it. He starts to leave.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess we go out.
Okay. Everyone follows Blimbo out then. And all of y'all, or is everyone cool with that? Anyone else want to do anything while they're there? You're perfectly free to do whatever.
I'm going to take a nice swallow of the drink that Rod has.
Probably the strongest alcohol you've ever drank.
Yeah.
It's very delicious. It's just extremely strong.
Yeah. Let me know if I throw Constitution for that.
Go for it.
Yeah, go ahead.
What pretty dice.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
9 plus 5. 14.
Very nice. But I don't think that saves. Probably not.
No way.
No. So you are now intoxicated. Have fun with
I also need to make a con save because I've been drinking pretty handily.
Fantastic.
Make yours an advantage. You're literally the god of this shit.
Also true.
The first one was a 28.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming you're going to save.
And the second one was a 27.
Well, you take the 28. I'm assuming that saves.
I would
assume great check.
So, yeah.
Yeah. And Brad, you want to do anything before you head out?
I'm going.
No one's necessarily supervising anyone right now. Blimbos is kind of leaving.
Blimbo, do we follow you or do we,
I mean, yeah, you can just follow me. You're allowed to do whatever you want out of Blimbo character.
Oh, I mean, I'm gonna walk up to B, I guess.
Okay.
Hey, are we supposed to go get these stuff and things?
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Where do we want to go first?
We want to go to Rasputin.
Let's go there.
Please don't touch the painting if you guys are still in there. I'm heading up the stairs now, though.
I'm gonna, as he's walking away, I'm gonna try to sleight of hand the Blimbo little mini from the train set.
Oh, yeah, go for it. Roll a sleight of hand.
Wow, no one's taking it. All right.
Yeah.
As an 8.
It's an 8.
Yes.
Blimbo's like, don't touch my mini, please. Please. I've spent countless hours working on that from Hero Forge. I mean, they're not sponsored, so random website. Yeah, what's up?
What would be a morality check?
Actually, you guys would be able to see what problem.
What's your alignment be?
She's a chaotic good.
Oh, I would say just a luck check.
Yeah, pretty much.
Odds versus evens. It's coin flip.
I would say evens are good, odds are bad.
All right. Well, I got a nat 20.
Well, with that, I would say do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want to do.
I'm go up to the painting.
Okay.
I'm gonna look around. Is there anyone around me?
For the sake of this, I'll say no unless anyone wants to contest me.
I'm still in the room. I just around.
There's 2 different rooms as well.
Yeah, well, the train set's not in the tube room, so if you're trying to steal the train set, you're not there.
Yeah,
true.
Yeah, I'll head out then. Okay, where's the room with all the files on the wall?
That is the train set room.
Okay, I'm gonna walk in there, and I'm gonna not even attempt to figure out, but kind of just follow the lines and see if there's any important information maybe that I could.
Okay, I'm gonna have you roll an insight for that, and B, what are you trying to do right now?
Investigation to try to learn information from
or investigation, yeah.
Okay.
And B, what are you doing as well? Sorry.
I'm touching the painting right on the table.
Touching the painting. Okay. Do you want to give me investigation on it as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll that for me. We'll deal with these first.
What?
I said we'll deal with yours first since you were the one doing it first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is a 16 plus investigation. So 16 plus 11 is a 27.
Jesus. Yeah, so firstly,
I'm a rogue, baby. I'm a rogue.
When you're looking at it, it seems like it's a nice oak wooden table with a bunch of candles centered on it and little glass things mostly. You see there seems to be a some sort of
is the table set? Is it set for people to sit at, or is it just a blank table?
It's mostly blank, except for one of the seats, the one facing closest to where it was taken from. Has a little bit of a screen up, so it's a folder that folds out into 4 different panels. That's kind of blocking it from everything else with an octagon centered in there. You can also see a little bit further back. It seems like there's 2 different doorways. One of them shows kind of like a dining room, and it has a British flag set up there. And then the other doorway is more set up. You can't really see past it, but there's a communist flag set up there.
Okay, I will. And then touch the painting right on the table.
Yeah, and as you touch the painting, you see that it seems like it's able to move to the side a little bit. If you were to move it, you feel like that could definitely budge in a way that it's still secure.
The painting or the table?
The painting itself.
Oh. Can I move the painting?
You move the painting, and as you do, you feel this wall that's in front of you slide backwards about 3 inches and then slides over to the left, and there's another room behind here. You want to investigate?
Can I make a stealth investigation check?
Sure. Roll for stealth. I know it's going to be at least a 15 plus whatever. Because rogues, baby.
That's 16 plus 19, so...
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know
Insane
if that
number.
is it like 33 or something?
Yeah, 34, I believe. Or wait, was it 16 plus 19 or 15 plus 19?
16 plus 19.
35.
35, yeah. So you sneak in with a 35. And you see there are some additional tubes back here. A lot of them, there's 4 of them that are currently empty, with different names on them. There's also a few other tubes. You can just roll a random check to see which tube you want to look at if you want to try to read a name. And there's also a trash bin. Okay.
A trash bin?
There's also a trash bin. In the back.
Okay. I forgot where it was.
I got a 13 for a random check.
Pull a random one out of your butthole, Jex.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I got a 13.
So like, it's a name on the plaque. Is that what she's looking for?
Probably name on the plaque, and I'd imagine the outfit that is corresponding to it.
Okay. The mannequin shape is that of a minotaur. Not a minotaur. Centaur. Sorry, centaur in heavy plate armor with a mace. Actually, that's not a mace. It's a warhammer. And the plate reads Nexus.
Oh. Okay. And it's the same thing where it's the buttons?
Yeah, we'll say it's the same thing where it's the buttons, so you can push different buttons to see.
Alright, can I push it through?
Sure. You push a button, pull another one.
It is it's a humanoid-sized mannequin in, I believe it was leather armor with twin rapiers, and the plaque reads Python Venom Fist.
Okay. Can I flip? Is there like a bigger? Can I go to the other side of the room? Is there more on the other side?
Yeah, there's more on the other side of the room.
All right. Then I will look at the one on the other side of the room.
Okay, you go to the other side of the room. For one of them, you come to a glass cylinder. You want to look at what that is.
Mm-hmm.
You see that there is a mannequin of a boy, a small man for sure, and it's naked, nothing on it, and the name on it says Jordan Russo.
Okay. And can I look in the trash? Me as the player is seeing where this is going, but can I look into the trash?
Yeah, you look into the trash. I'll grab one, then you can grab one, Jex.
That sounds good.
In the trash, the first thing that you see is that there's like some monk garbs thrown in there with like a little name tag that says in quotations lightning fist monk ? What the fuck? That is just a monk's outfit in there with like lightning things on it. And Jex, what else does she see in there?
In the garbage can, there's a set of green robes, and there's like what looks like a Magic the Gathering deck laying on top of it. And there's just an index card that says F8 ?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
You satisfied with that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds good. So I will then. You can think of more to do.
Else in the room?
In this particular room, I mean, there could be a third cylinder if you want. You can tell me what's in there.
Me?
Yeah, I'd imagine you would know.
Okay.
See if he knows the trend or not.
Yeah.
I've noticed it.
Yeah, so why not throw in one of your own?
All right. I'll go up to the third cylinder and I look at it, and it's gonna be a tall.
The Dragonborn by any chance?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Or I don't remember. I don't remember what it was. It's a tall thing. I don't remember what race it was. Giant pecs, and they've got a. It's a man. He has a what does he have? A keyboard.
It's a green ass combined with a guitar. I know exactly who you're talking about.
There you go. I don't know who she's talking about, but there you go. There's also a fourth one.
The name tag says what was his name? I don't remember his name. Jex, do you remember his name?
No, I just remember that it was supposed to be Terry Crews.
Oh, yes. We'll call him Carrie Trews.
Terry Trews.
Yes, that's it.
And there's also a fourth one. If you'd like to look at that one as well, feel free to.
Yeah,
okay.
I'll look into it.
You look at the fourth one, and there seems to be a tall ogre-shaped one wearing like a burlap sack shirt, like a little leather vest on top of it, some brown pants. He has this little donkey one next to him as well. It's like a stuffed donkey that's there. And it says, what was that character's name?
Shirk.
That's right. It says Shirk on it.
Nice.
Is there anything else I'm supposed to see in the room, or is it just a wall of one-shot characters?
It's a thing for you to find out if you wanted to pursue it. You could find it.
Okay.
Yeah, and we'll even say screw it. There's a fifth one as well, and that can only be one. And Skip, you want to say what that one is?
I don't actually remember what I played.
It was Retribution Barbarian. I don't remember the name
Is
of
that
it.
what I played?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Let me pull off real quick. File.
I think it was an Retribution Barbarian.
We already do the really short Warforged robot.
Yeah, well, that's
name?
behind.
That's behind. If she would have hit the button,
were to
she could have
press
seen
the
that
button.
one.
Gotcha.
I couldn't tell you. My memory is so bad.
Regardless, yes, that one.
Yeah, that one.
Level 20 clap? Question mark?
Well, we don't know. She didn't push it, so we'll never find out, I guess.
I'll head out of the room.
Okay.
Before I head out, I'm gonna check to see if there's anyone like waiting right outside the room or around the room. Just being careful.
Yeah, I will tell you that once we figure out what a Lotus is trying to do. A Lotus, you're making an investigation check to try to get any more information?
Yeah, just to like... I mean, it wasn't... just trying to get information about like which location Blimbo might want us to head to first. So I think I rolled a 10.
Not much.
All right, so you're not going to glean a lot, but you can kind of glean what he already told you, which is first location you should go to is Season 1 location, Rasputin.
Okay.
Yep.
And he also already said there are people here that will guide you there. They will take you there.
Yeah, okay.
Because they know where to go.
And they didn't come down the stairs, it was just us.
No, everyone came down the stairs.
Was down there for the presentation.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
but they're all currently heading back up.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Well, I guess I'll start heading upstairs myself then.
Okay, sounds good. Broad, you failed at getting the minifig?
Yeah, it made me sad.
Okay.
I guess when I see Lotus start heading back up, I'll follow him.
Okay, sounds good. Poor B had to go take a quick pee break, so when they come back, I can just let them know that no one was there, so they were successfully able to make it up as well. As you start making up the stairs, you hear the confused voice of Blimbo. Wait, what? Why is it dark right now? I thought about possibly at the Calamity Ganon, like Blood Moon with like the enemies re-rising, but this doesn't make much sense right now. Okay, what's going on? Why is it dark? It's not nighttime outside. You see that his entire house has been darkened, but further away from his house, when you look out a window, it's still light. But there's like a radius on it that's dark.
Boy.
What's up with this? I'm confused.
Well, you guys should we go outside and look? Can I please have the gods come with me just in case shit goes down?
I'll come with
I'll
you.
head outside.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
You guys all go outside to look around of what's happening, and you see a huge floating city above you, with chains coming off of it, and however you want to I don't know. Yeah, there's chains coming off of it. It's just a massive floating city. Like,
the city also doesn't really seem to have any sort of like form, really. Like, there's just buildings that are floating. There's walkways some places, and there's just chains dangling down from it.
Okay.
Like, it's weird. All of you are just like very confused as to how this even functions. How do people even like traverse this thing?
This wasn't here before.
Those people up there.
No, definitely not.
They're pretty cool.
Whose city is that?
I have no idea. I'm very confused and concerned.
And then as you guys are saying this, you see orbital dropping. Fuck it, we'll do it that way.
Hell yeah.
Orbital dropping from the city and doing like a 3-point hero landing, like probably 10 feet away from you guys. Just to like get out of the blast radius, is like this earthen mech thing. It looks like it's made out of like rock and stone with like some moss growing on it in some places. But it's like this medium to large humanoid made of like just rock and stone that just plummeted however high the city is, probably 100 feet up, and just slammed down into the ground and just like not at all worse for wear. It was like, fuck, I gotta figure out what his line was. It's like, Father of all, is that you? And he'll go over and bend a knee, like take one knee, put his arm out with the banner hanging over it. You can't see the banner from your angle, and he stakes a knee right in front of Blimbo. It's like, is that Father of all?
People call me Dad a lot. Okay, crew, gang, Arabi, sorry. I'm sorry to whoever you are. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
You want me to kill the giant robot?
Okay, violence. He's betting a knee to me, so we probably don't need violence in this situation. But arise, good sir. Who are you?
You, Father. You don't remember?
Of course I do. No, I'm kidding. No. Remember what?
He stands up to be like, probably like a good foot taller than Blimbo, give or take.
Blimbo's pretty tall too, but yeah, I would agree.
Good foot taller than Blimbo, and like as he stands up, is like it seems like he's actually getting a little taller because he's like absorbing the earth underneath him into this like suit of like rock armor or whatever, and he's just like taken aback, and he's like, "You were supposed to be the person who would save us from this. You've killed these things before. What happened?
Killed what before, gods? Hi, my name's Blimbo. Nice to meet you.
He stands up. He's like, the fuck. He doesn't say that, but he just like has like that reaction when he calls himself Blimbo.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm a guy who knows a lot more than he should, but apparently not enough. Very confused by this. A lot of people call me their dad because I apparently give off dad energy. You're kind of calling me your dad, so like I guess you might have known me, but I don't know when from or where from. Were you a nom at all? Is that a thing that you were like a part of?
The fuck is a nom?
Okay, yeah. So no, that'll be a no.
Also, now that he's standing up, you can see the banner. So if anybody wants to roll perception to try to see what it is,
I'll roll as well.
I got a 13 plus 15, so it's gonna be 28.
Okay, 28 from B.
22.
Oh, damn!
Rod's actually very perceptive.
So what you can see is it's for him, it's a green banner, and it's got a white circle in the center of it, and then there is what looks like the symbol for the Dark Star in the center of it, but it's been cut in half and is like split and severed.
Cool.
And that is what as the banner that he has draped over his arm that he's now like stashing away because clearly there's no need for respect here.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm confused. What's your name, man?
Oh, my name is. You really don't.
No,
if I could cry, I would. My name is Nemus.
Damn. Nemus. Okay, Nemus Butthead.
That doesn't bring any memory for you. You're the one who saved my life and put me in charge of the city that's above.
What? I put you in charge? I saved your life? Who am I killing? Because right now I feel like we're talking about gods, and I don't ever remember killing gods. That was more of like the whole evil people working for Quagnar shtick that happened in the War of Gods.
Things that the gods are scared of.
What? Huh? Who now? I think that you might have the wrong guy. I'm just kind of a dad.
Yeah, you're the father. We know.
Okay, well, I feel like this is kind of getting misconstrued. I'm just very confused. Listen, man, I've got this crew behind me. He references to all of y'all.
You're supposed to be the one that would save us from Quagnar. That was you.
Okay, see, there's a name I recognize, Quagnar. Yeah, no, he's a god. You're saying that the gods should fear him? I mean, I agree the gods should fear him. He's very powerful.
You killed the thing that he fears.
You killed the thing that... yeah, you see, you're making no sense again. I can't make any sense out of that. Killed the thing that he fears? Okay, well... Alright.
Explain to me what's going on here.
Yeah. So I'm not going to kill Quagnar. These three behind me are going to kill him, and also Aelinor. They're going to take care of both of them. Because they're just being obnoxious.
I assume he knows Aelinor, but I will double check that. He totally does.
Yeah.
Like, oh, fuck. He's involved with this?
Yeah, of course. You know the guy?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, well, I feel like, a little bit rude, but you know what? I'm understanding you're kind of sad that I don't remember you.
We've spent a long time trying to find you, and now you don't even remember your own name. I
mean, my name's Blimbo.
A little short.
You're very tall. Okay, that's weirdly saying it's not my name. I went by Tyler in my past life and dumb, but I'm Blimbo. Anyways, yeah, no, these three big beefy boys and small child and small old man, they don't look like much. I'm gonna love them.
So you are the three who will save us from this threat.
Yeah. I hooked them up with the right info, and they're gonna go out there and whoops some tailbone. Ain't that right, crew? He holds his hand up for a high five.
He like jumps up.
Yeah, there we go. Good job. Yeah, I'm proud of you. All right. They're gonna go take care of them.
I've never had that said to me before.
What?
Good job.
That somebody's proud of me.
Oh, your stepdad never said he was proud of you?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I feel like Shredfin above game. I feel like Shredfin definitely did.
I feel like Shredfin definitely did as well.
I know he did for sure.
I don't remember.
I think Shredfin absolutely did.
I think it was like either the second or third
remember.
to last episode of that season. He said, "I'm proud of you, B."
Yeah, it was after you lit the nuke.
Okay.
That's when it was.
Yeah, I remember.
There you go. Yeah, but these three are the ones to save
didn't
us.
say anything.
And what is your place in all this? Blimbo?
Oh, mine? I'm just hooking them up with the right information, try to make sure they all get there safe and are able to kill the gods, because I've been watching everything from afar. And also, boys, I forgot to mention this. Make sure Lotus is very safe. Very, very safe. He's the weakest out of all of you. I don't mean that like a weak out of fighting term. I mean like you're gonna die the fastest.
You'll see Nemus's like eyes, I guess, like on like the faceplate of his like rock armor / body thing will flash green, and you'll see just this wave that goes across and be like, I don't sense as much life energy coming from that one as the rest.
Yeah, that's a perfect way to phrase it. His spirit hasn't inhabited as many life forms or whatever you want to say. Skippy hasn't played that many characters, so he's kind of only got one body.
He only has one husk.
Yeah,
one husk.
Husk. That's a weird way to phrase it, but yeah, I guess so. Husk.
Yeah, like this. And he'll literally break off his arm, and they'll be like, yeah, like this, a husk.
Oh, that's very disturbing.
And as he breaks off the arm, you can see that there's like still something underneath it. It's like a green spiritual like viney, tendrily hand that's underneath it, and then it'll pick back up the arm and stick it back on, and it'll snap right back to the husk that he's now called it.
Yeah.
Takes a shaky drink from his mug that he still has.
That's
Like,
not
yeah,
a terrible
gonna
phrase.
fight it.
So his soul can only inhabit one husk. What do you guys call them? Sounds like husk is not really a good word for you.
I call them characters. They call them gods.
I mean, he's a person.
Yeah.
He is a person. Man. I'm just
he's man. Flesh and blood.
Okay. I can probably, if you are the one that I was intending for this to be for the father, but if he's donning this task on you, then I guess it's for you now. And Nemus will step forward and he will shrink his husk down to be still not even close to your size, but like, it's closer. It's like he gets down on one knee, but his legs just get shorter instead.
Okay.
And you see that he'll again break off that same arm, so now he has the spiritual hand, and he'll press it onto your chest and then press it into your chest, like it just phases through you. And he embeds some sort of, you can feel some sort of magical life husk power of some energy that's been implanted in you. Mm-hmm. And for the purposes of mechanics, you now have an additional life.
Yeah, you got one up.
I don't have to eat mushrooms. That's awesome.
And he will pull his hand back out, pick his arm back up, and then stick it back onto his husk. And stand back up and be like, well, that was for you, but it looks like you won't be needing it, so...
Yeah,
I hope it was the right person to pick to give it to.
Yeah, no, he's the weakest so far. I think it's the smartest play there.
Let me check again, and he'll do another pulse, and he'll see that now, okay, everyone has a decent amount of life energy. It's still not great.
Yeah, he's still the weakest, but hey, it's better than nothing.
Except for the little child. Holy shit!
Yeah, no, she has a lot of characters under her belt. It is going to be...
Holy fuck!
Yeah, no, she's definitely the strongest at this point.
I've never seen so many husks combined into one. I should probably stop using the terminology. It sounds weird.
Yeah, you should see Thanksgiving with my parents, because
are they husks as well?
Yeah, pretty much.
What's a parent?
That's the joke. You call me father and you don't know what a parent is? All right.
You're the one who taught us all this terminology.
Okay, well, apparently I taught language to spirit people.
Primordial. I'm trying my best here.
Okay, jeez. Well, sorry to hear that. My condolences to you. Thanks for doing your best to help out with this. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't help out that much. You want to watch some news on the TV? That's all I can do at this point.
I think forcefully or not forcefully, Primus will telepathically say something to Blimbo, and I'm going to send you a message, Rose.
Yeah, sounds good.
He's just going to be chewing on her fruit snacks.
I got some more in the cabinets in there if you want to grab a few for the road, by the way. And some Ritz Bits. Yeah, make sure you get some Ritz Bits, too.
You got Ritz Bits?
Yeah, of course I got Ritz Bits, man.
That is like always early 2000 thing.
Ritz Bits are amazing. I love Ritz Bits, man. They're still around, dude. You can still get them.
What?
Yeah.
We can still get Ritz Bits, yeah.
Yeah, I get them at Weiss all the time, man.
Okay, next time we do like an in-person one-shot, it's just going to be Ritz Bits.
Yeah, I'll bring like 2 bags or 2 boxes of Ritz Bits.
Wow.
They're fantastic. Maybe some Go-Gurt, too. Or like some of the tricks.
Dude, are we pulling it back with like... You just said Go-Gurt, man. So are we bringing it back with Gushers and stuff?
Like Lunchables and shit?
Yeah, I can get some... There's Lunchables at Weiss as well, some Gushers as well. Yeah, it should all be good stuff.
All right, so...
Yeah.
We'll be like... Yeah, let's see if we can jog your memory at all. Because if we can get you back, that would be very helpful.
Okay, you say we, or is that because you're like an asexual being, or because there's more of you?
There's more of me.
Okay. So what's your gender, then?
Actually. What is a gender?
He's an asexual being.
Agender.
He is agender. Wait, you said agender? What is agender?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was confused in there for a second. You're asking what is a gender to make me assume that you do not have a gender, which is good. But it also sounded like you were asking what an agendered person was, which is someone without a gender, which is also what you happen to be. So
you know a lot more about us than you let on.
Well, no, because I'm just no. It's just all context clues, buddy. All right, we could go.
All right. Well, I wish you Slayers the best of luck. If things go to shit, you'll be seeing me again. And he'll grab Blimbo and then just jump back up.
Okay, bye.
I'm grabbing fruit snack.
As they leave the atmosphere suggestively. Yeah, you can grab as many fruit snacks as you want.
I'm gonna raid his cabinet and get all of the fruit snacks.
There you go. Grab as many as you
I'm
need.
gonna grab the Trix cereal that is also in the cabinet.
Yeah, Trix cereal, or if you go in the fridge, there's Trix yogurt.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with the cereal because that's non-perishable.
Got you. Hey, so I think that I'm supposed to be taking you to Rasputin then, I believe. Persephone steps forward.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of us all need to head out, so we'll see you guys in Mechanus?
Okay, bye-bye.
Gosh, there's a squad and a half here. Alright,
yeah.
How are we doing a travel order? And then they'll just walk off and they'll figure it out later.
Yeah. We can get there a lot faster, so don't worry. You want to come through this door? She just like waves her hand, and all of a sudden this black door appears out of nowhere.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
Ritz bits.
Bully,
There's
even
Ritz
though I
bits.
barely know you.
There
Yeah,
are
we can-
lines of Ritz bits.
You see that Schloopy comes out of the house, arms full of Ritz Bits boxes. Hey man, he said it was okay. You guys want to come along? This is my mansion, by the way. She opens up the door. You can see that there's a huge interior. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's get going then. And she then motions Glacia through the door. Funi goes through the door, staring off longingly at Padna. Schloopy trips over a box of Ritz Bits, knocking off to the ground, and then picking them up and rushing back in through the door. You guys gonna follow in after?
Of course.
Okay. All three of you, I would imagine. Ash and Skippy as well. Sweet. You guys all go through the door, and then she's the last one to step through and closes the door, and I think that's a good stopping point of this episode.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lore-heavy session, everybody. Hope everybody was all right with that.
That was a lot of note taking.
Okay, so he took notes, I took notes. I took notes in character, though. I took notes in character, so...
So they're all, like, really fucked up.
Are you ready?
I didn't take notes.
We're still recording at this point.
Yeah, let's do an outro.
Can Blimbo take us out?
No, I think Blimbo's probably preoccupied right now, so I'll do it for the first time. Yeah. Hey guys, thanks for listening to this episode. Thanks for listening to the climax of all of Retribution history so far. We thank you very much. Check out the links in the description if you're on YouTube. If not, and you're listening on one of our other platforms that you can listen to, which is Spotify, I believe Google Play still, iTunes, maybe at some point we'll get it up on Amazon Music, because that's a thing.
Is that a thing? I had no idea.
Yeah, that is a thing, apparently. They've been doing a lot of ads on Spotify. So, we live and we learn. But yeah, come over to YouTube if you want to see some of our other content. We also have all the episodes here since we just started reposting starting on season 5.
It's been a bit.
Yeah. But I mean, you can jump all the way back to season 1 if you'd like.
You know about season 1 on YouTube, otherwise it's season 5 plus is on the podcast service. So
yeah,
if you want to see what we're referencing some of these times, especially a lot for this season, then it might be worth your time to go back.
Precisely. Also going back to the YouTube videos, you can check out the links in the description, which leads you over to all of our social media accounts in case you want to go follow any of those. I have @cringy memes or best memes, which I haven't referenced by name for a while, but it's my meme page. If you like memes,
come check it out. Maybe if I get enough of y'all on there, I'll start posting some Retribution memes that I'll make myself. But I doubt that's going to happen anytime soon. But yeah, it's still a cool thing to reach out for. You guys can tweet about us. You know what? We'll start up a hashtag for the first time.
Judgment of Justice.
Yeah, why not for this season? Yeah, Judgment of Justice.
All one word, Judgment of Justice.
Yep, do a hashtag of that. I would assume capital letters at the beginning of each new word.
Yep.
Yeah, I doubt anything's going to come of it, but hey, if you guys tweet that out, we will make sure to get back to you. Shout out George Mustard once again, the OG. Thanks for being here, buddy. And as always, I'll see you in the next one, and never throw your Pokemon cards out the window, or else your neighbor's mother could tell you that you're a bad influence on his sick and handicapped child. Night, everyone.
Yeah. Good night.
Nice.